Then get the battle pass. What is water?
Hello. Leroy's back here today. Well,
Yes, I'm back. Good evening, everybody.
you have to get
Hello.
N-Star or National Grid to come and help out, with the you have power outage or something.
Yes, I just went and got a new laptop from some school borrowed. Yes.
That's a school laptop that you have.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Michelle.
Hello. How are you?
How's it going today? I'm all right. I'm all right.
Okay. Okay.
So, did any part of the videos make sense to you? You're like, what videos?
No, I've seen the videos. I've seen them. I only got to the second one, but
Yeah.
I tried. Yeah, I got to the bookmarking.
They were long.
Yeah, very long.
Yeah.
Well, it was just
so-
just to get you see what you can get out of it. Right, we're going to do more of it when we're here, but sometimes you just want to see. It's like an introduction. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
There's a lot of steps that are covered, and sometimes some of these videos might be helpful resources. So,
I mean,
if you're not
I'm
able to get
trying
through
to.
everything, it's okay. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm trying to do like a lot of. I was a little frustrated because I did go back on like before we were starting class, and I was trying to do the
Sorry,
practice.
is that like, is the TV on or something somewhere?
Not in my house.
I'm hearing a whole lot of
Yeah,
kids.
I know. I hear that too. I don't.
Yeah, we need to set those kids. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that was my son.
Okay. Yeah. Well. Okay. So Michelle, you're saying.
So, and I'm not sure. I don't know what I don't know if I did something, or you know how like when you do the pictures and how you make them bigger and smaller. For some reason, my
Well, let's see what you got. Let's see it.
Well, no, I don't think it's gonna do it now. Like, it wouldn't let me, well, it wouldn't let me insert anything. It kept kicking me out every time I tried to do it. Every time I tried to insert a picture, it would kick me out. And then, but what I'm saying is just like my cursor stayed on. It's not doing it now, like, but my cursor was on that thing where it was just going like, it looked like it was gonna, every time I went to click on something, it would like do the surround it, like, so that you could make it like, you could either drag it or make it bigger or smaller, but I'm not sure why it was doing that. It was, do you know what I mean?
Yes and no. So what we're gonna do anyway is we're just gonna like restart stuff, right? Go from the bottom up and go into some details here, right? So let me share my screen and let's go and let's dig into Word. Okay. Kathy, welcome.
Hi. Sorry, I'm
Kathy,
late.
did you try to submit something in Canvas? It looked like, I don't know what
Yeah.
it was.
I'm totally confused. I'm frustrated. I haven't been able to do even assignment number 1. I could not find the link for the assignment, or it showed the link, but it wasn't highlighted, so I would hit it and nothing would happen. It wouldn't come up. I couldn't do the assignment. It said assignment 1, 2,
It's a good thing you couldn't do it because Michelle says it's like 9 hours.
No, well, it said assignment 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it wouldn't come up. I would press it and the link wouldn't come up. And then I saw that page of submit the assignment, and that's how I sent you assignment 1. So that's not even on my dashboard anymore, because I sent you what was supposed to be the completed assignment, but I couldn't even access the assignment itself.
On your computer?
On Canvas. In Canvas.
Okay, for just one quick minute, can you share your screen, Kathy?
Over my screen?
Also, welcome.
I don't have anything on
Good
my screen.
afternoon, thank you.
Kathy, say it again.
I don't have anything on my screen. What do you mean? All right, I'll bring up the dashboard.
Yeah, well,
So
let's go to your screen so we can see, because
Okay.
if you say you don't see anything in Canvas, I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Is that showing my screen?
Not yet. You
Shows-
got to, let me stop sharing mine
This will
and then
stop
just,
other screen sharing. Do you want to continue? Yes. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, do you see my screen where it says the dashboard?
You're not sharing yet.
Oh, I thought I did. What is that? Share screen. Is it now?
Yes. Okay. So click on your.
So I go
right
into the dashboard, right?
there. So click on
NHR.
modules. Yeah.
And I went down. And this wasn't highlighting this morning. I would press on that and nothing happened.
Okay.
Now it's there. It wasn't today.
Michelle, when did you check it out? Was it there for you when you checked it out? Because it's been there. Michelle, when you checked it out, was it there?
It was there, but it wasn't highlighted. So it didn't, the link wasn't, it didn't underline when you put the mouse on it, it
Yeah.
didn't underline. And I'd press and it went nowhere. So I could not do
Okay,
the
well, don't worry
assignments.
about it. All right, don't worry about it.
I am worried about it because I'm 3 classes behind and I haven't even started. So I'm stressed that I can't catch up.
No, you're not behind. You're going to have a lot of time to catch up. Don't worry about it. Trust me.
Really?
Just
Okay.
trust me.
Because I was like, I'm not even
If
going to
you-
know what you're talking about tonight.
No, you will. We're going to start from scratch.
Good.
And if you
Good.
don't understand if you don't understand everything I say, by the time we're done, then let me just end it right there.
So what's the Microsoft Word lecture then? That's another class.
Okay.
So we do that at the same time?
Yeah, exactly. So those were other lectures that we've had that I said to you guys. You can just watch it and see what was done. Okay. So we're gonna go into detail today. All right. So
Okay, good.
you're gonna be here for a long time. Your family might have to come and drag you away from this class. So, all right, let me share my screen again. Okay, so let's all do this together and try to be productive, right? So you go into your Microsoft Word and you open up a new blank document. Okay? So let's do a little bit of what we did the other day. We're going to grab some information from Wikipedia. All right? We're going to paste it right here. So open up your browser and go to Wikipedia. Just do a search. And it's going to bring you to Wikipedia. Say it again?
Is there a fast way to open up your browser? Because it moves me right there. Like I have to go
What do
into
you mean?
Chrome, open up another, like get into Google. Oh, I see it.
What do you mean a fast way? You got to go to your, don't you have your icon on your desktop?
That icon for what?
You have Google Chrome, right?
Yes, yes.
That's it. Just click on Google Chrome. It's going to open that up, and then you go in there.
Okay.
Go to Wikipedia.
I can't
Can't get into any of my.
I can't do that. No, I mean, this is taking up the full screen. I'm hitting escape to get out of the Zoom your screen. And it's not. So I don't know how to access what's open. What's already open. I opened Word, but I can't find it.
Okay, let me suggest something, Kathy. At the bottom of your screen, right, the very bottom, anything you have open is kind of hiding somewhere at the bottom of your screen. So move your mouse to the bottom. You're going to see whatever you've opened up is kind of just chilling out there, waiting for you to do something.
Thank you. Thank you. I need that. Thank you.
I'll send you my bill in the mail. Just
Okay, I'm sorry.
So at the bottom of your screen, whatever you had open before is going to be a little icon there. Just click on it. It's going to bring it up.
Yeah.
So you have to be able to. You've got to be able to like go back and forth. That's it with computers, right? What are you going to do? What's that thing that employers say, Shamila? Got to be able to multitask.
Thank you.
Multitasking. Okay. All right. So
His battery
you go to
again.
Wikipedia.
Oh,
You go to Wikipedia and what are we searching for? Let's search for, I don't know, water. How about water? I have a bottle of water here, so it just came to me naturally. So do a search in Wikipedia, and you just want to copy a few paragraphs, okay? Just highlight a few paragraphs there and copy it. You're going to paste it back in Microsoft Word.
Water, okay.
Yep. Just be searching Wikipedia for water, do a copy, highlight, copy, come back to your Microsoft Word and paste it in there. You can paste with Control V or right click and click on the paste option. So go to your Wikipedia, do a search for water, copy a few lines there, go to the bottom of your screen, bring your Microsoft Word back up from the bottom of your screen. All right, do we have this?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I need to make sure that we're all on the same page. So if I'm losing you at any point, just let me know. Okay. Okay, so a few things we can do here. You want to place your mouse. Now, if you have your mouse pad, you know, it might be a little bit of a struggle for you to control your computer. I have an actual mouse, which helps you to be more precise. If you don't have that, well, just use your good old fingers, right? And move the mouse pad. All right. So place your mouse just, you know, it doesn't matter if you don't have exactly what I have. It's not a big deal, just as long as you have some good text on your page, right? Now, there are a lot of features in Microsoft Word. One of it is when you paste text on your screen, right, Michelle, you want to know, well, suppose I want to count the words or the characters I have on my screen. You know, that might be helpful. Someone tells you to write a paper and it's going to be 300 words. So how do you know how many words are here, right? At the bottom left of your screen, the bottom left is going to tell you how many words you have on that page, right? Mm-hmm. If you're not so sure, try deleting a couple of words and see if it changes. So mine says 165. If I delete a word, now it's 164 words. If I delete a few more words, now it's down to 156, right? So it's useful to know, to have that information, you know, for whatever reason it is. You want to know, in fact, if you click on where it says the number of words, just click on that little icon. It's going to pull up this box to tell you a lot more detail about that information on your screen. How many pages you have right now, how many words, how many characters with no spaces, then with spaces, how many paragraphs you have, how many lines, a lot of information that might be very helpful. So Elsa, do you see how many words you have? How many words do you have?
Yeah, I have 165, but I couldn't understand how do you got the small box you have in your yeah.
So click where it says 165. Click on it, and it's going to bring up.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Kathy, how many words do you have?
103.
3 words?
103. I erased a lot of them.
Oh, I thought you said you have 3 words. I'm like, no. What? 3 words?
I started with like 156 and now I have 100.
Okay, cool. All right, so once you see that, you know, that's pretty useful for you. And I may have said this before, using computers is about being able to repeat stuff, like do it repeatedly, right? Do it repeatedly. Shamila, I've had to mute you because there's background noise. So if you need to speak, just unmute yourself. All right, it's fine. Just unmute yourself, no problem.
Professor,
Okay, so, yep.
Professor Banjo, all right, so I'm just having a problem. How do all right, so I'm watching you on the Zoom and watching everything you're doing. And then I have to minimize you to be able to work on my own Word. How do I have you guys, how do I have like my document over here and you guys over here?
Okay, so we guys over here, there's like a, everyone is in a little box, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, let me show you what I mean, right? I'm going to take a shot of my screen and explain what I'm trying to say. So this is what you're going to see. All right. So do you see what I'm showing you on my screen now?
And that's what I have for you, but I want my document to be able to work on that at the same time as I'm watching you.
Side by side, so we don't have to keep clicking back and forth.
Yes. So this box, right? This box that has everybody, right?
Yeah.
Grab the box and move the box away. You can minimize the box or put it at the bottom of your screen, or you can just shove it out of the way. This box that has everybody in there, you can click at the very top and drag it away or minimize it. It has a few options.
Just the boxes of our faces or the whole screen?
The boxes of the faces. If it's in the way, you can move that aside, right? So that's one option. The other option is, let's see. So actually, let me see. Let's ask Elsa. Elsa, how did you set up your screen? Because you seem to be able to see what we're doing at the same time. So what did you do?
I set up look like I have. I know how to explain it because I'm not good. I have four small screens.
4 little windows.
Yes, 4 windows.
Like 4 windows.
Yes, I have 4 windows in the top, and I have your screen in the bottom of my phone, my computer.
Your screen.
Then I can see you, and if whenever I want to see my screen, if it's related to others, I can check the box.
Okay, so Michelle and maybe Kathy, you see, everything that's appearing on your computer are all windows. You see, here is a window for my Microsoft Word. Here is a window for my, for my browser, my Chrome, right? So you can arrange or rearrange the windows on your screen.
Yes.
Right, you can rearrange stuff on your screen. You can make your Microsoft Word maybe a little bit smaller if you want, or expand it, right, Kathy? You've got to be able to do that, is just move everything around, I mean, think about it as home decoration, right? You move the seats over here, you put the sofa over here, right? You put some of the trash.
I have to close move yours to put mine on, and then move mine to put yours on.
I think
if we can't look at simultaneously, have them both up.
I think.
Well, can you go ahead, Elsa?
I'm suggesting if she use her mouse pad and I don't know how to do it because I'm doing it on Mac, and then she could use the mouse pad, and then she can figure out more than one windows. She can put side by side.
Okay, so Kathy, can you shrink one of your windows? Like what I have here, I can, for example, maybe have a few windows side by side.
Yes, that's what we're looking for.
What are you looking for? What I just said?
To be able to do that.
Say it again.
So I can see your Wikipedia and your Word at the same time now, right?
That's so can you do that on your end? On your end is make the zoom, put the zoom to one side.
Wait, what just happened?
right? Just grab the windows from the very top, the top, and you can shrink it from the left or from the right side. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. Yes. Thank you.
Kathy, every time you say thank you, your bill just increases. It's like, okay, 10%, increase right there. But yeah, so try to move them aside, try to shrink them. You see, you are in charge of that computer. Be the boss of it. Yes, you got to be the boss of that computer and say, look, I'm going to rearrange you and make it work for me.
Oh, good. That's a great, okay, now I know how to do it. Thank you.
Okay, so maybe that's helpful a little bit.
It's a lot helpful. It's very much helpful. Thank you.
Okay. All right, Shamila, do you have any of this interior decoration problems?
Yeah. No, I'm fine. I have everything up.
Okay, cool. All right, fantastic. Michelle, are you good?
Yeah, I'm still working on moving it.
Okay.
I'm moving
All
stuff.
right, move it. All right, move it so we can, move forward a little bit. So that's how you see all the characters in your screen, the words, the pages, stuff like that. So that's at the bottom left and maybe quite helpful for you.
Bottom left.
All right, so yes, bottom left, says, number of words. And when you click it, it gives you a box that says word count and gives you the details of that, what you might call it, the information you have there, pages, words, characters, and all that. So you can close that. Okay. Now, you have your mouse or your cursor. It's called at the very top left corner here. Just hit enter and then use your arrow keys to go back. So there's a blank space, above the first line. There's a blank space right there, a space. So just type, in all uppercase, water. And then an easy way to select what you just typed is just double click on it. Once you double click, it highlights it. And every time you highlight a word or words in Microsoft Word, it's going to bring up this pop-up box. This pop-up box, very helpful. In fact, some of the tools you have in this pop-up box also appear, if you click on the Home tab, you're going to see the same tools there, right? Like the B is to make things bold, the I is to make things, the italics, right? The I, the U is to underline the word. Then you have, if you move your mouse over them, it's going to tell you what it does, right? Like some tips. So, for example, if you want to make the background color, you want to highlight the background color, just click on this option here. It says text highlight color. There's a little drop down arrow next to it. If you click that, it's going to give you different background colors. So you can move your mouse around and see the different options that are there. So if I click on the yellow, then the background, go ahead.
Sorry, I did double click. I could highlighted my water, but I couldn't see the box with the bold italic.
So Elsa, you use a Mac, right?
Yes.
Now, some of the installations of Microsoft Word have different features. Oh. So if you don't see yours pop up, no problem. Click on the Home tab at the top left.
Okay.
Right? The same options are there. So if I undo what I just did, if I highlight that, go to the Home tab, you're gonna see like a section called fonts, maybe. You're gonna see the B, the I, the U.
Yes.
You're gonna see all those options are there, right?
Yes.
So sometimes the features might not be exactly in the same position depending on the kind of installation you have.
Okay.
but it's right there. It might be a little small or a little bigger, you know, or you might have to move around your mouse, but it's right there.
Okay.
Okay, so don't let it frustrate you that, well, you're not seeing exactly what I have. Yours might just be, you know, in a different spot.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, if you double click, you might see the pop-up. If you don't see the pop-up, just go to the home tab, and same thing, you can click on the highlights to give your background a highlight color. So I'm going to stay with this green here. Okay. Now I can decide to increase the font size. For you to do anything in Microsoft Word, you have to select something, right? If you want to do something, you got to select something first and then take the action later. So for example, if I want to increase the size of that water, Kathy, I have to select it first and then I increase the size. If I click on increase size, which is this option up here, I just click, nothing is happening, right? Because I didn't select anything. Right? It's like picking up your phone, you don't dial anybody, you're just talking to it. You know, like just talking, people are like, what are you doing? Right? So you want to do something, you got to highlight it, and then once you highlight it, then you go to the option that says increase font size, this option up here. And then you click it, you keep clicking it, and it's going to increase the size of that text, right? So you can increase it to the left, you can decrease it on the left side, right? Increase on the right side, decrease on the left side, okay? And then, so right there you have three options, like they're all capitalized letter A. So you have the increase, decrease, and then you have like to change to uppercase, to change to lowercase, right? It's right there. To change the case. So you can increase, like I said, you can decrease, or you might see, I want to change the case, the type of font. So I go up here. So like I want to make it uppercase, I want to make it lowercase, I want to make it with a capitalized, the first letter. You have all those options there. So if you want to get rid of the highlight, the green highlight, just go back to the highlight spot and just say no color. Right? So just say no color, and the color you had there is gone. So I'm going to assume that being quiet means that you are just very focused and not like everyone is lost.
No, I'm totally frustrated because I can't do this and watch at the same time. I cannot keep my word up and watch you at the same time. I cannot work on my word and watch your instruction at the same time. It's very frustrating. So I go to my word and I miss what you're doing while I try to do what you're telling me to do.
Kathy, when you open up your word, does it fill up your screen?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So we have to keep going back. And I'd rather be in a classroom and watch you so I can do this at the same time. I'm trying to watch you and do it and going back and forth, and I'm getting lost because I can't watch your instruction while I try to do it.
Okay. Let's see if we can come up with a solution in this. This is what we have to deal with. We are not going to be in a classroom. That's not the plan. So let's see if we can. Now, Kathy, is it possible for you to drag your word kind of like down on the screen, like maybe halfway or something down?
I did that, right? But I can't read what you're doing then. It's this little. You know, I have to bring it up so I can even read the words.
Okay. Shamila, how are you doing yours?
Huh? So I just I not minimize, but I just like adjusted my windows so that I'm able to see my word and I'm able to see the Zoom. I put them side by side. And then when I need to go online, I just, at the bottom, at our task bars, at the bottom of the screen, I just click on, my internet browser.
Right,
Okay,
so
Michelle,
when we're working
what
on
are you
it, we
doing right
can't.
now, Michelle? What do you have? How do you have it set up? Or do you have it set up yet?
I tried to get it. I keep going. I had to go back and forth because when I minimized my word, it got so small and then I lost it. So then
Exactly.
I was trying to get it back, and for some reason I can't seem to get it back without.
Yeah, because I want us to all get it and figure out how to do it, because it will be pointless me talking to myself and just maybe one or two people. So we all need to know how to minimize the screen where we can do things simultaneously. So don't be frustrated. We're trying to learn. You got to be able to grab a hold of that window and see if you can shrink it and make it a half size. So you have two windows side by side. That is one window. And if you have the other window, like what I had down here, you put it to the side. So you do something on the left side, you see what I'm doing on the left side, and then you do what you're doing on the right side.
Okay. I did get.
So when you open, so go ahead, Michelle.
I did get the Zoom over, the
Okay.
Zoom bar over, and then I didn't get anything else over.
Wait, Kathy has two thumbs up. So let's go to Kathy. Kathy, you're how do they say on the news? You're on the air or whatever it is. So tell us.
I can see both at the same time now, side by side.
Kathy, are you telling me that your frustration level just went down to 0 from 100?
Yes, because now
Wow.
I can watch your instruction and do it at the same time.
Well, I feel so like accomplished already. I think we can end the class now. Everybody can go home. Okay, so that's great. All right, Michelle, we're going to help you. We're going to deal with this problem. So tell us what you have, Michelle.
Now I have your screen.
Okay, now what of your word program? Are you able to get stuff to be side by side?
All right, where is my word is down here, but every time I go on it, it gets big and it just takes over.
So what you're going to do is at the very top of that Microsoft Word, right? Like at the top blue bar, click on it and drag it down. Once you drag it, it's going to shrink. Now you can shrink it from the left side or the right side. You can stretch it or make it thinner.
No, I don't.
So you're trying to grab a hold of it from one of the corners so you can, get it to be a good enough size to fit your screen.
Okay. But now it's like just a little. Now it's like just a sliver.
Well, stretch it. Place your mouse at the top of that bar and drag it up and drag it down. All the corners of it.
Oh.
It's a window. That window is adjustable. So you got to adjust it to a size that is, that works on your screen size.
So I'm supposed to be able to drag the bottom bar, right?
You can drop just place your mouse on the very edge of it. You're going to see like your mouse is going to turn to some kind of a double pointing arrow, like you see on mine here. Once you do that, just drag it. You can drag it. You see what I'm doing here? Drag it up and down. Drag it from the left to the right side. You can make it as big or as small as you need it to be. Any of the windows.
Okay. Okay. I think I got it.
You can see my screen now. You can see your program, your Microsoft Word.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Let's see if we can keep going then. If everyone can see everything. Because like I said, it will be pointless if I'm doing this and you can't see what I'm doing. I will just
Right.
automatically stop. So we all need to see it and be able to replicate it on the other end. All right, so good to go forward?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we deal with this heading here. You can, like I said, you can increase, you can shrink it, you can do a lot of stuff to that. So let's just make it just a good enough size by reducing the size of it. Okay. Okay. Now you see all these links that we have here, right? We want to get rid of these links. We just want to have plain old text. Okay. So there are a few ways we can go about it. We can highlight all the text. Okay. Highlight all the text you have there. Now you're looking for the option. You can right click. You're looking for the option hyperlink. If it's not in the drop down, go all the way to the top. Go to insert. Right. Go to actually. Okay. Wait. I think we have too many things selected because of the links. So we got to kind of do it one at a time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's not going to do as a whole. It's not going to do as a whole. So right click on one of the links. If you can right click on the link. If you can't right click, just click the link, go to the insert tab, and then walk your way to the center, the middle portion, and click on link. And there should be the option there to remove the link. So like I said, you can right click that link and go to the remove hyperlink option, or just click on the link, go to insert, and then move your mouse to like this middle portion of that ribbon. That's called the ribbon. Click on link, and you're looking for remove link. That's how to get rid of the link. You right click, remove link, or go to insert, click on link or hyperlink, and look for the option to remove the link. So do that until you get rid of all the links. We want to get rid of all the links. You can right click easily, remove hyperlink, or right click or click and go to insert, click on link and remove link. Like 3 or 4, maybe an extra 2 or, extra couple of steps, but you will get the job done that way.
What was the first way?
Say that again?
What was the first way with the drop down?
Right click on the link if you can, go to remove hyperlink. That's all we're doing, removing the hyperlink.
Oh, okay, that way. Okay, wait. All right.
So remove all the links.
Mhm.
Because you might get a document, maybe on the job or something, and you have to get rid of hyperlinks. That is one way to get rid of the hyperlinks. If you have too many hyperlinks, you can just delete them, so you don't have to waste so much time. Like, I'm just going to delete all these guys here. Okay, so you don't want to deal with too much text. All right, so if you have that, just basically, if you have too many links, like I said, just delete some of the content and you'll be fine. So sometimes you might need to change the color of your
I
text.
just lost the whole thing.
Say it again.
I just lost everything. I don't know where it all went. I couldn't find link on the top. It wasn't on there. I did insert. But now I can't even find the Zoom thing. Everything disappeared.
Kathy, everything you have is at the bottom of your screen.
I'm looking at that.
So
Nothing
except you,
popping up. There's my word. But I minimize it and it goes away.
don't minimize it. Just place it to the side. Place it to the side and let it stay there.
Away, and now I got to do it all over again.
Yeah, you did it before. You can do it again.
Okay, I got it. I lost the Zoom now.
All right, what do we have? Elsa, do you have this so far? Elsa, I'm not hearing what you're saying. Elsa, we're not hearing what you're saying. Unmute yourself.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
The test I have in Word already took the most of the link. Is the most of time. Most of them is white and black. No, only the last paragraph. I have 2 or 3 words to take the link off, to remove the link.
Yeah, so just right click and just take off the link. That's all.
Okay.
All right, Kathy, do you have all your stuff back?
No. Nope, I can't find it on the bottom. I have my word up. I can't find your Zoom. I can hear you, but I can't find it.
Okay, let me stop sharing and then let's see if we can get it back. So, can you get it back now?
Wikipedia is up now, and I got to get rid of that because that's in the way. I think that's you now. Okay, no, I think that's my word with your picture. I see your picture. That's it.
So you don't see every other person on the Zoom right now.
Back on Zoom. Now I'm on there. Boy. Okay, now I'm side by side again. I don't know how that even happened. So I went on the link. I'm supposed to highlight it, right?
What
And then-
are you seeing in Zoom right now, Kathy? What are you seeing in Zoom right now? Because I'll stop sharing my screen.
Yeah, I see you.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen back again and then tell me what you see, because we're going to have to deal with this for the next 6 weeks. So we've got to get a hold of this, or else we're not going to do anything at all or accomplish anything. So we've got to try to see if we can master this process of rearranging stuff on the screen. So let me share my screen and let's see what you see. All right, so do you see my word now?
Yes, but with it side by side, I can't read it. It's so small. It's little teeny tiny words. So I
So
can't
Kathy,
even.
you just told me now that everything was perfect. So what happened?
Well, what you're sharing is taking up a little bit in the middle, and the rest of it is all black around it. So it's very minimized what you're sharing, and I can't read it.
So let's try this. How about if I shrink
If it's
this?
maybe it's my view that I'm on Zoom. Like the
I don't
whole
know.
Zoom thing comes up. The whole Zoom comes up, and what you're sharing is this big. The rest of it is black all around it.
Okay. All right, I see what you mean. Now, there are a lot of options in Zoom. You got to move your mouse around it. It gives you different views. Some views make things bigger, some make things smaller. So you got to move your mouse around it, and this might be a maybe minimize option on Zoom, or to make it bigger, change the different view. You got to move your mouse around that and see what you notice there. And once you nail it down, don't let it go.
As view, and it says standard side-by-side speaker, side-by-side gallery, or full
So
screen.
click all those options and see what happens. Just click everything and see what happens if it gives you a better view.
Standard made it bigger, but still your picture and everybody else's picture is taking up more of the whole frame than what you're sharing.
Click all the options you see there. And those pictures can be moved out. Those pictures can be moved aside. You can grab the whole pictures and push them aside.
Push them aside. Grabbing them,
Yes.
and they're not doing anything.
Grab them from the top. From the top.
I don't have a mouse either. They didn't give me a mouse. I have to use this keypad. I asked them for a mouse and they said no. No, I can't grab it. It won't grab anything. I'm trying to put the arrow on there. It's not grabbing anything.
When we're done with this class, you got to practice how to move these things around, because we're not going to spend this time on this part, because you guys
agree.
are going to be doing nothing. So when we're done with this class, you got to maybe sit with your computer and practice how to move things around.
Okay.
So we can do some productive work here.
Right. That's right.
Kathy,
Exactly.
So let's slow down for a second. Try those options again.
What, the highlighting on the?
No, not the highlighting, because you need to be able to see my screen as well as your end, your word and my screen at the same time.
Right. Right now, your face is big and the thing is little. So how do I swap that? Swap video
the
and share.
options that you see.
Okay. Yeah, I see the swap video and share, but now it's tiny. And everybody's faces are at the top that I don't want to look at. I want to look at what you're sharing.
Kathy, do you see like a bar or like a divider that you can kind of drag the divider on your screen, like a divider, like a little line on that Zoom screen that you can drag to the left or to the right? Let me show you what I mean. I'll show you what I mean. So right here, if I go here, actually, I've got to stop sharing to do that. So let me stop sharing for a second. All right. So you have the gallery view, you have the speaker view, and you have the full screen view.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now, when you go to full screen, right, it fills up the screen, right?
Yes.
When you go to speaker view, what do you notice?
Actually, nothing changed.
When you're in speaker view.
Yeah, now I put speaker view and now I pop up in the corner. Your full screen, I pop up in the corner.
Exactly. Okay, now what if when you go to the gallery view.
Yeah, that's everybody.
Okay, fine. So now when I share my screen, let's try those three options again. And see, one of those options has to work for you.
Yes. Okay. So now you're off to the right and it's showing your word there. Okay. But
Okay.
it's up at the full screen, which means I can't have a half screen to work on mine while I'm looking at it. Because now it's
Okay.
all taking up my full screen.
So go out of full screen and go to speaker view.
Oh, I found the line you were talking about.
Okay, so can you drag the line to see if you can make something bigger, smaller, more
Yeah.
compact?
Yeah, it minimized you, but then, but now your Microsoft, like I said, is still in the middle of the whole screen. It's not filling up the screen so I can see it. It's black all around it. Instead of
Okay.
filling the screen so I can read it.
All right. Actually, I have no way of helping you guys deal with Zoom problems. I have no way of doing it. I'm just trying to see what I can suggest. Right.
Okay.
My job is to teach you guys some of these programs, and we can't move forward because you can't use the tools that you have.
Okay, I'll just go back and forth because I can't watch you and do it at the same time. So I'm going to have to go back and forth. Try it while listening to you.
I mean, you can go back and forth. That's fine. I mean, we're not going to move at any great pace. You can always do that. You know, we do a little bit, you do it, you come back. We do a little bit, you do it, you come back.
Okay.
Right? So take a look at my screen now. What you're trying to do is you're trying to replicate what we have on the screen. So you have some links in your text, right?
Yes.
Are you able to remove the links?
I have to highlight on the link, which I've highlighted, right? Then go to insert. And I put in insert in that option that says your link on, oh, there, is it links that I go to now? Links.
Yes.
And it says hyperlink bookmark cross-reference.
Go to links and you're looking for the option that says remove link.
Okay, I don't see that.
Wait a minute, Kathy, you can right click on the link and just choose remove hyperlink, can't you?
Yes, that comes up, yes.
Just do that. That's the easy way. Just do that.
Okay, okay.
So do the links go away?
It has to be highlighted first, right?
No. Just
Oh.
right click on the link directly and say remove hyperlink.
I had it working before.
Do the links go away?
You know what it is? It's without the mouse, is because I click on it, I get one thing, I click on it, there, okay. Remove hyperlink, I see it, okay. It's very difficult without
Like
a
I've said,
mouse.
once you do something the first time, you got to try to replicate it again because it's a lot of repetition. So if you right click, you got to remember, well, how did I do that? I got to do it again. I got to do it again. I got to do it again. Multiple times. So try to remove all the links you have there.
Okay,
Michelle, do you have all the links gone?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Kathy, are the links going? Are they getting rid of the links now?
most of them, yeah.
Okay. You don't have to get rid of everything. Just get rid of some of them.
Okay,
Just for you to remember, this is how I remove a link from a word or from text.
okay,
Okay.
I got it.
Now, if you wake up in the morning, you got to remember, this is what I did and this is how to do it. Right?
Yep.
Because it's just repeating it, repeating the steps. Okay, I right click. This is how I right click and I select the option. Right click, select the option. You're trying to build your word muscle. Is that how you say that? Okay. So if you have to switch your screens, just watch what I do for 1 second. So when you switch back, you know what so you don't have to do it like simultaneously. Just watch for 1 second, right? So let's just watch for 1 second. So right now I want to change this text I want to change the color, right? So again, when you right click, or rather when you highlight that word, you're going to see those options there, right? There's an option for font color. Just click on the drop down and select any color you like, right?
Yep.
So highlight the word. Highlight the word is going to pop up the options here. If you don't see the pop-up options, just go back to the home tab at the top. You're going to see the font color. It's a letter A with a red mark at the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm.
So click that and choose whatever color you like. So I'm going to choose this color that looks like some kind of brown color. And you can do the same thing for any of the other text. You can just grab some text in the document, highlight, a few words, and see if you can change the color of the text. Right? Highlight it. You're going to see the pop-up options. Change the text color, or you can go to the home tab and select the options to change the text color. I'm just going to use red over here. So are you able to change the text color?
Yes.
All right, it's the same process all the time. Once you do it the first time, you got to remember, how did I change the color? This is how I changed the color. How did I change the text color? This is how I did it. How did I increase the text size? Here's how I did it. How do I remove the link? This is how I do it. Okay, let's do something else. So at the bottom of your selection there, just place your mouse there, hit enter. You want to, you're going to insert something at the bottom. So you might have a few lines of text. Just go to the bottom of the text. And when you get there, click on the insert tab. At the top left, insert tab. And now you're looking for shapes. Shapes.
Yeah.
When you click, go ahead. You don't see the option for
No, I
shapes?
do. Yeah.
All right, so click on shapes, and you're going to see a lot of interesting shapes there.
Yeah.
So now you're looking for the shape that looks like a smiley face under basic shapes. Because I think we all need some cheering up right now, especially me. So Michelle, do you see it? You go to the insert tab, click on shapes. Somewhere you got to go down a little bit here. You're going to see different shapes, hearts, triangles, rectangles. Click on the smiley face or whatever shape you like. Now, when you click on it, your mouse becomes a cross or a plus sign, right?
Yes.
Now, click on the screen and drag. Elsa, go ahead.
I couldn't find any. I do click insert, but I cannot find any shape. When I do, I see table, I don't
Okay,
see any
so you click on
red
insert.
zeros.
What do you see? You see table, you see pictures,
No, I do not. I
no
see
pictures?
table. No. Only table. I don't know what's going on.
When you click on insert, you see only the table option.
Yes.
There's nothing else there.
No.
Okay, can you share your screen?
Yeah,
Let's
I
see what
do.
you're
I don't
seeing.
know.
Yeah,
How
if you
I
can share your
can.
screen.
I got it. Then I should click again illustrations. Then they will show me pictures, shapes, icons, 3D. Yeah, I got it now. I should click
Okay.
another link. I did. Okay.
Like I said, it's there somewhere. You just got to click around.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me do that again. So you click on shapes, you select the shape you want, smiley face, then you click down on the screen and drag your mouse. It's going to draw the shape when you do that. And that shape can be stretched to look really weird. You know, you can do a lot of things to the shape. Make it taller, right? Make it tall, make it big, huge. You can adjust the shape by clicking on the little circles all around the shape.
Okay.
Professor, I couldn't drag the smiley face. I don't know.
Did you put the smiley face on your page?
No, I couldn't put it. I did. Yeah. I could do it right now. I did it.
Okay. So next time I might have to find you like a real find. Just take your time, take a second, look around. You'll find it there.
Yeah.
Michelle, do you have this? You have a smiley face on your page?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yes, I do.
All right. Kathy, you have it?
Yes, I do. Yay.
Okay. Okay, fantastic. So now you can change the color of this shape if you want to, right? You just double click on the shape, double click on it, double click on that shape. In the ribbon, that's the top section of your Microsoft Word. You're going to see shape fill, shape outline. The shape fill allows you to use different colors. Just watch my screen for 1 second.
Yeah.
Shape fill. Remember, you got to double click on the picture or on the shape, go to shape fill, and then select different colors, whatever color you like. So try that out for a second.
Oh, I see shapes.
Yeah.
Shape fill. Oh,
Yes.
All right, are you able to change the color of the shape?
okay.
Okay, great, Shamila. Elsa, are you able to change the color?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Thank you.
Kathy, you got it?
Yes.
Okay. Michelle?
No,
No?
no,
All right, did you get the shape on the page?
yes.
Okay,
All
so
right.
you got to double click the shape, then look at the top section of your Microsoft Word. It's going to highlight a few things. You got to double click the picture. It's going to highlight a few things. You're going to see like shape fill or shape outline and stuff like that.
Yeah, none of that's highlighted like on yours. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe you're not double clicking on it, because if I only click once, it doesn't really show. If I click once,
If I double click on it, the home page goes away.
so what? No,
The drop
double-
downs, if I double click on the shape, my drop downs go away.
Yeah, you don't need any drop downs. Just
I mean-
double click on the shape, and then at the top section, you see where you see mine, where I have shape fill and stuff. Yours should also pop up that way.
That goes away when I double click.
Okay, let's share your screen and let's see what's going on. While we do that, Alex, I see you, but you're not saying anything, so I'm wondering what's going on. I know you weren't feeling too well, so I'm wondering if what's going on? I can't hear you at all. You're muted. You're muted, Alex. We can hear you. Okay, let's see what Michelle has here.
So if I go,
Okay, so first of all, Michelle, your screen is too thin. Your options are never going to appear at all. So expand your screen a little bit. Go ahead, expand it. Yep.
is that enough?
Now here's the second thing that's happening, right? All your options are temporarily hidden. So move your mouse to the top right of your screen, of your Word, top right. Then go to the left, left, left. That little arrow right there, that guy there. Click on that guy there. Now select the option to show tabs and ribbon. And what's your other one? Command. No, the last option. Yeah, click that.
Oh, that's
So that's
good to
going to show
know.
your options permanently, so it doesn't keep disappearing.
Oh, thank you.
Good. That's good to know.
So now
Okay.
when you double click on that picture, you see
There we
that?
go.
Yeah, so sometimes I know we have to shrink and all that, but when you shrink your screen too small, well, you're choking the program. It's like, I can't do anything right now.
Professor, I couldn't understand
Yeah.
how to show the options permanently.
Okay, so I don't know how it is on yours, but Michelle, can we go to that icon you clicked on? You see that little icon there? Do you have that?
Yes.
Then go to
So click
show
on it.
tabs.
Exactly, and go to show tabs and command. So it stays there permanently.
Wow. Mine, I don't know, where is it?
Well, Elsa, it is clear to me that you have a crazy program called some kind of Microsoft Word from Apple. So you have to look around a bit extra, right? You have to do extra work. It's there somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, the Microsoft Word on Apple is on the Mac is really different.
Oh,
So it can be a bit frustrating when you're trying to use it, but you're going to see it there. You just have to click two or a couple more options.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's stay with Michelle's screen here while we have that screen. So select any color you like. Okay, let's stay with the yellow or the red. Okay, let's go away from there. All right, cool. Now click on go to shape outline. Shape outline, the second one. Click that. Now bring your mouse all the way down to where it says more outline colors, weight, dashes, arrows. Weight. Okay, click that. Now move your mouse to the right. To the right, to the right, to the right. Yep.
Keep going. Yeah.
Now go down, so you're going to see the effect of those different thicknesses, right? The thickness of the lines. So see what's happening to the shape?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of times you just have to mouse over the options to see what it looks like. If you want to accept the option, then you click it. If
Okay.
you're not ready to accept the option, just move around until you're satisfied. And in fact, you can get rid of the outline completely if you don't want any outline there. So let's say you go back to shape outline
Yeah.
and
Professor.
click on no outline.
No outline.
There you go.
Oh, I don't like that.
Can you change the color of the outline?
Yes. So
Oh, more
select any
outline
color
colors. I see that. More outline colors.
there. Well, the darker colors, yeah, you can see that the colors are changing. You want black, you want red, whatever color you select, that's going to be the color of the outline.
Okay.
All right, click on that too, shape effects. Let's see what we can do with that. Go to shadow. Okay, go to the right side. Click on that and just come down to any of those, yeah. So you got to look at your shape to see what is happening. So you move around the options and you look at the shape and see if you can notice what is happening there. So click that one, click that option. Yeah, see what happens. So you see that there's a little shadow. You can click away from that, click on a blank space. So you see a little shadow, like, you know, it's lifted up the page.
Yeah, right there.
Like a 3D effect of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Really neat.
Now, let's say you want to duplicate this image, this picture. You want to, you know, do a different, you know, like you want 2 copies of it. So click on it again. Okay, now you do Control C and then Control V for Victor. So Control C on your computer and then click away from there and then do Control V for Victor to paste it. There you go. So move the other guy away from that. No. If you do that, you're going to, you see, no, don't do that. Undo that. Undo. If you want to move the picture, 1 second, you want to move the shape, just kind of go to the center of the shape and then drag it. Yeah, something like that. If you go to the corners, those corners are like adjustments. They're used for adjustments, right? Like adjustable options. So now why don't you make it like half the size of the one on to the left? How do you do that? Yep. There you go. There you go. Fantastic. Now change the color to a different color. Let's say that's the child. How about that? That's the child. So let's give the child a different color.
Or
in fact, you know what?
Double click.
I want you to have you know, 2 kids attached to this parent. 2 kids attached to this parent. So let's see if we can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna change him to, he's going to be, I'm gonna make him green.
Okay, the green monster. You have a little green monster at home?
No, not anymore. He's a big green monster, but.
A big green one. All right, so you want to have another kid. So 2 kids attached to this parent.
So.
You got to remember what you did exactly. Fine, that's it.
I'm gonna make him smaller first. Oh no.
So Kathy, you got your little monsters, green monsters or blue monsters or red?
Yeah, I even have
Munchkin.
one with dotted lines around it and stuff.
Oh, look at that. Okay, that's right. That's what I'm talking about.
And I have a star up there too, actually, a red star with black borders.
There you go. Just explore away. Explore away.
There we go.
Yep. So you can always, in fact, you can make the let's say the yellow shape. Let's say that's the mom. Let's say you want to change the smile to a frown.
Oh,
Right? So click in that picture, click in that shape, click in that, you see, click in the smile, drag that little box, drag it upward, make it into a frown. There you go. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
wait a minute. Say that. I didn't see that.
Right? Sometimes the mom is just not happy. Like, you guys are driving me crazy today. Right?
I'm sorry, I missed that. How you turned it into a frown.
See that?
Get it crazy.
Oh, you just grab it and
Just push it up.
Yeah.
the little, oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's happy again. The little kid's not happy
Maybe
though.
the little red monster is not happy at all. Like, I want my cookies or something.
Yeah. One of the kids is always unhappy.
Exactly. Tell me about it.
Mhm.
I got a 15-year-old and a 14-year-old. So,
Oh, God bless you. God bless you.
okay.
Girls are boys though. Girls are harder as teenagers.
Well, they're boys. Yes, they're boys.
Oh, good. At least you have boys.
Okay. So now let's do something. Let's add teeth, right? Like one little tooth, right? So go back to shapes, insert,
Shapes.
insert tab,
Yeah.
shapes. Now look for a square, just a squarish picture. Shape, yep. Now draw it. So just draw it on your screen first of all before you place it. Look for a white space, right there. So drag it from the corners, drag it from the edges.
That doesn't look like a tooth.
Well, that's because you made it too small. So drag it from the edges. Just drag those circles. Yeah, drag it in some way. Okay, now drag it upwards. No, you got to grab there you go. Keep going up. Yeah, there you go. So you can adjust you can make it thinner, you can make it longer, you can make it flatter, Just grab all the different angles.
It's going to be an awful big tooth.
Well, so you can shrink it, make it more narrow. Okay, now make it a bit, make it shorter. Expand it a little bit. There you go. Well, now you got to make it a bit bigger because you won't be able to move it at all because there's no space to move it.
No,
So you
that's
got to
true.
expand it a little bit. Expand. Yep. There you go. Now bring it into the yellow face. Click on just once you become click down and bring it over to the left. There you go. Okay. Now you can use your arrow keys to also move it into place. So use your arrow keys, Michelle. Click away from there, and just use your arrow keys to position it. The arrow keys on your keyboard. There you go.
One middle tooth.
Yep. So bring it down. You want to bring it down below the smile, I think. Okay, now let's change the color. I wonder what the color is going to be. Let's try, I don't know, Just change the colors and let's see what works.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. You have it highlighted. That's fine.
Don't I have to
It's
double click
highlighted
it?
already. Just change the color.
No.
It's going to be white. I don't think. Is it going to be white? I don't know.
On a white tooth? All right.
Yeah. I think that works.
All right.
And then get rid of the. So you got to duplicate it to make 2 or 1. I don't know. Just trying to show you options, right? You can get very creative when you know where everything is at.
Oh, you know what? Wait.
So to duplicate it, do you Control C and Control V?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can use your arrow keys to put in, position it in place and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well,
No, undo that.
oh,
Undo. Yeah, probably needs to be the same size. Undo one more time. Okay.
that's good,
Yeah, I
right?
think it's fine now. So now you can bring it back down. Yeah. There you go. Now you can use your arrow keys to, shift to the, just move it around a little bit. Okay. It's too close now, right?
Oh, you want them to have a space in between?
I don't know. I'm just trying to see how it looks like, in those cartoon drawings. Yeah, look at that. That looks like teeth, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. So, showing you some tips and tricks that you can find in Microsoft Word. Let's move forward a little bit. So, you have any more text? Why don't we take a break for 5 minutes and come back?
Okay.
Let's be back at 7:35. Just take a break, and be back at 7:35. How about that?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Aduh, wah. It's just
Right, hello. Hopefully the break helped.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna go back to my screen now. So now you might notice that in your Microsoft Word, at the bottom right-hand corner, you're gonna see a percentage. It's like a zoom option to make your screen bigger or smaller. You can increase the percentage to make everything like zoom in Microsoft Word. You can zoom in on the information in your screen, or you can zoom out by clicking the plus sign or the minus sign.
What did I click?
At the bottom right-hand corner.
Bottom right-hand corner. Oh,
You notice that?
yeah.
So yeah, if you can make it as small as you need to, or you make it as big as you need to. Right. So one of the useful options there you find in Word. All right. So I'm just going to move this out of the way here. Now, usually, if you're trying to reduce a shape, if you grab the corners, it might, the shape might be all screwed up. So it's a good idea to hold down the Shift key and then drag it in from the corners. Hold down the Shift key, and then when you drag, it stays, in its original kind of like proportion. Okay? So hold down the Shift key, and you can drag it in and out, and it's not going to lose that proportion that it had originally.
Okay.
Okay, so Shift and drag. Same thing with pictures, just regular pictures.
Okay.
So if you go back to the Insert tab and go to, actually, before we get there, let's work with some of this text. I'm just going to remove all this. I just need plain text. Let's get rid of all this, all these hyperlinks here.
I don't know what I'm clicking. I gotta close this since.
Yes, I'm just going to remove all the hyperlinks. And we should be good to go. Good to go. Okay. All right, so as long as you have some bunch of text, now one of the things that Microsoft Word will do for you, if you have, let me just increase the size. If you have, if you have errors in your spelling, okay? So for example, if oxygen is spelled wrong, let's say it is spelled wrong, it's going to highlight it, okay? Microsoft Word will highlight that word, and it will give you options. So when you right click on it, it will give you the option of the correct word. Okay? So if you have misspelled words there, it's going to give you some red highlights, and you can go ahead. Some of the words might just be fine for you. Maybe it's I don't know. Sometimes Microsoft Word just thinks the words are wrong. So it might actually be a good word, but not an English word, right? So you can just ignore that. But generally, if your word is wrong, it's going to give you options to change it. So you can just right click and accept the option. So the greatest challenge you're going to have with the right click is using that mouse pad. It's easier with a regular mouse, but once you know how to figure it out, then, because the bulk of the options come with the right click. So you've got to be able to do the right click to solve, to use the other options that you have.
Yeah,
I'm going to right click and accept the option. All right. Also, Microsoft Word gives you suggestions, like synonyms, they're called, right? Synonyms of words. So for example, right here I have, I don't know, let's say, divided, this word divided. Now, Kathy, sometimes when I want to sound much smarter than I am, I just highlight the word, I right click and I go to the synonym and I look for some fancy words, you know, and I use the fancy words because it makes me sound smarter.
Oh.
So if you right click on a word and say, well, of course, the word you select has to make sense in the whole sentence, right?
Mm-hmm.
But here it's telling me it's pretty small. You may not see it so clearly, but on your end, you can try that. Highlight a word, right click, and you're going to see synonyms. Here it's telling me alienated and separated. If it works with your word, then you can substitute the word. Not all the suggestions are helpful, but you might find that some, you know, might be good options for you. Students use this a lot. For example, right here it says, what is the name of the liquid state of H2O at standard conditions for temperature and pressure? Now, if I right click the options are things like illness, disease. So that wouldn't work, okay? It wouldn't fit the sentence. So if it fits the sentence, then you can use it. If not, then you can just ignore it. But just things that are good to know. Okay. Now, I want to put a picture in here. So that's what we're going to do. Copy and paste the text you have on your screen. Just highlight the whole thing. Control C to copy. I want us to have a bunch of text right there. So Control C to copy, and then come down just on the next line and Control V to paste. So you're going to have, like, you know, maybe a whole page of words. See that? Like a whole page of words. Now, what I just did, right, to shrink my screen and do pretty fast is you need a mouse to do that. So you see my mouse, see this mouse, right? Don't worry, Kathy, don't worry about it. I'm just saying, I'm just bragging on my mouse to make you feel bad.
No, I can't do this without a mouse. I mean, I highlight a word, I right click and it unhighlights it. I just have to keep doing it over and over and over again because it's so sensitive without the mouse. You
Exactly.
know, and by the time I do it, you're on to something else. So I need a mouse.
Click it twice. Click it 3 times.
Yeah, you can click it 3 times, Kathy. So, you know, in the morning, just go across the street. I'm sure they have mouses everywhere. You go to if you go to Quincy College. Quincy College has a lot of what do you call them? Do you say mouses?
Yeah, first they gave me the wrong computer with no word, and I went back and got it. I said I need a mouse. They said no. They wouldn't give me one.
They said no?
Yeah, they said no. We don't have a mouse to give you.
Okay, you have my permission to go to the library and just get a mouse from any computer you see there.
I'll go buy a mouse. I'm gonna go buy a mouse.
But I will not be responsible for the consequences of your actions. Okay. So basically what I'm doing, right, is with my mouse, I'm using the middle scroll, the middle scroller here. When I hold down my control key, I can just scroll and it becomes, you know, pretty small and pretty big at the same time, right there, right? Just easy for me. Okay, so if you're gonna do that, all that fancy stuff, don't worry about it. All right, you can use the bottom right zoom bar to shrink your screen or make it bigger.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to see how everything looks, just use the bottom right hand zoom tool. Not the zoom program we're on, like, you know, the zoom slider in Microsoft Word. Okay. All right, so when you have quite a bit of text there, first of all, let's get rid of all the colors. So highlight everything and change the color to black. just go back to your home tab and select the color and make everything just one black, like text black. Okay, so once you have that, just make everything black. Okay, so now let's do something interesting here. So just watch this for 1 second. Now I want to create some bullet lists. Here's what I mean. I go in here. Now up here on your ribbon, it's called the ribbon. This section called paragraphs. You're going to see bullets. You have the bullets and you have numbering bullets, right? So bullets, I click on the bullet and it gives me a bullet there, right? Then I go a few lines, I hit enter, gives me a new bullet there. I go a few lines and it gives me bullets. Now, if I come down here, I want to use numbered bullets. I select the numbered option, gives me 1. I go here, gives me 2, gives me 3, gives me 4. It's a way of, making your document more interesting, or you want to highlight something on that line there. You have that option. So let's try that. Grab any of the paragraphs you have. I'm going to undo what I just did. To grab any of the paragraphs, just place your mouse anywhere in the paragraph, on any line, and click on bullets at the top of your screen there. Also, you might have to look around to find it, but it's going to be there. The bullets are like 3 dots. So you click that, it's going to give you a bullet.
It does
Go down the line.
does not have a number.
It has the numbers. It's there somewhere.
Okay, I see it. Yes, I did.
So just count a few words, just to show you how it works. Place your mouse there, hit enter. It's going to give you another bullet. Count a few words, click down, hit enter. It gives you a few more words. It gives you a few more bullets.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's the same process when you want to create the numbered bullets, right? Just look for a paragraph, click in the paragraph, click on the number, count a few words, hit it. You get a bullet there, count a few words, hit it, hit enter. Gives you another bullet there.
Cool.
So when you're trying to format your document, these are things that you're going to have to do or know how to do is use, bullets or numbers. In fact, you can change the shape of these bullets, right? Like if you click around where you have the bullet and go back to the bullet list, there's a drop down next to the bullets. It has some options, like some, interesting designs. So it has an arrow. It has, some little fancy designs. You might like those. It has a check mark. So you might decide to use the check mark. Maybe, it does the job for you. So you got to use appropriate, should I say, your formatting has to be appropriate, right? If it's a formal document, you don't want to be all fancy and everything, right? Like a resume.
Yeah.
You got to keep it looking formal and serious.
That's good on resume.
So
yeah.
So you got to, exactly, Alex. You can't, you don't want to do a lot of fancy things on a resume because it might be like, are you applying to work at Sesame Street or something? So yeah. So stuff like that, right? But just show you where the options are, so you know where the options are. There are a lot of options, a lot. Okay. Now, of course, if you are typing by yourself and you want to create bullets, just typing by yourself, you don't have the text. It's just the same thing. So if I type here, I'll say, I don't know, maybe I want to type, well, this guy used to be a planet. It's no more a planet. So let's say all the planets. We start with Earth, for example, Earth. Now I want to make that a bullet. Same thing. I just go there. You've got to click on that word and select the numbered bullets, right? And then just keep going. Hit enter and type Mars, Mercury, Saturn, Jupiter, stuff like that, right? It will create those options for you. So you just got to know where these things are, right? Right up there on the ribbon, you're going to see those options there. Okay, now let's insert a picture. Shamila, let's go to your screen. Are you able to share your screen? So we're going to have you drive for a couple of seconds.
Okay.
Let me stop sharing here so you can just grab it.
Can you see it?
Okay, fantastic. All right, so let's go to your word there. You can actually maximize the screen, and then you can zoom in on the info. Use the bottom right hand slider. Maybe 100%. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's go to that section at the bottom, the paragraph at the bottom with water. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
So let's say you want to put a picture there, right? Want to put a picture there, like a little picture that represents what we're talking about. So let's see.
Okay.
Click on the third line where it says in which it acts as a solvent. Yeah, right before it is a vital, just before that, right there. After the parentheses.
Oh, after it? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, click there and hit enter. Okay, so leave your mouse there and let's go get a picture. So let's go to the insert tab and online pictures. So let's type water bottle. Okay, just hit enter. All right, let's just grab, let's grab the first one.
Yes.
That works. No, that's like a flask. What do you call that? Yeah, let's grab the first one there.
This is fine right here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And then click on insert. No, we have two, we just want one. Yeah, fine.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Oh, there's an
That's
error.
it.
Well, let's go get another one. Maybe there's something wrong with the picture.
That's what it did to me today. I kept doing it.
Yeah, that happens. Just go get another one.
Uh-oh. Okay, what just happened?
Don't worry about it. When your computer is doing that stuff, just let it do what it does. Don't click around. Just give it a second. You'll come back.
Oh, see, I kept clicking around. That's what it kept doing it to me today. It's
If
frustrating.
it does that, just wait a second. It's going to recover. It's like having a what do you call it? Like when you have hiccups, right? Like when you hiccuping.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a digital hiccup.
Insert pictures.
That picture didn't work. Let's look for another one. Yeah, let's try the other. No, let's get a picture that has a background. That background is white. Let's scroll down. Something that has like a color. How about the cup?
Online
Yeah, right
video.
there.
Where? Right here?
Yeah, the black one. Yeah, the black picture. Yeah, right there. The Aquafina. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's try that.
Okay. Oh,
Oh.
no.
Let's try again. Don't give up.
Why is it doing that? Doesn't it?
I wish I
Uh-oh.
could tell you. Okay, stop. Now, you see to the left of your screen, it says something. Word has recovered files that you might want to keep. So click on Show Recovered Files. Okay, click on the first one there. Actually, you know, it should be the second one. That's the one that has the time right there.
Ooh, okay.
Now, to save you from disaster, you got to save this file. Did you save this file originally?
Not this one, not the one we're doing now, no.
Okay, so go to File. Every time you're working, because you might have come up with some technical problem, you want to save the file. So go to File, like we did yesterday, I think, on Monday. File, Save As. Then Browse, and you want to go to your desktop. So to the left, yeah, just scroll up to the left side.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yes. So before you do that, why don't you create a new folder? So you see the option at the top there for new folder? Yeah, just say classwork. You want to put all your files in a folder. Then click Open at the bottom. Okay, click Open. And now type in, okay, water is fine. Just hit Save. Okay, so now whatever happens, that file is saved. We don't have to worry about the recovery powers of Microsoft Word.
I lost you. I got it in classwork folder and then I lost you.
Just save the file. That's all we're trying. Just save the file.
I put save and it gave me an error message.
What's the error message?
New folder is unavailable because there was a step I missed there. On desktop, it came up. I put new folder. I named it classwork. And then it says file name, water.
Exactly. That's fine.
Okay, and then I save, right?
Did you choose desktop?
Yeah, it's on desktop, new folder. File name's highlighted. It says water. Oh, maybe if I just click next to it. No, it's highlighted. And then I hit save and it gives me an error message that the folder is unavailable.
Okay, not a problem. All we're trying to do is, when you make a folder, you're able to save multiple files in that same folder, okay?
I get it, but it's not saving to the folder.
Okay, so on your desktop, Kathy, do you have a folder right now that is named classwork?
Yes.
Okay, so go back to your Microsoft Word.
Oh, I know. I didn't highlight it and hit open. Okay, now I can hit save, right? I think I did it.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, let's keep going. So let's try another picture.
Okay.
Camila?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You know, we're just gonna keep trying and get a good picture.
Okay.
Maybe we'll try to get one that has a smaller size this time. Okay, let's scroll down. Yeah, just keep going, keep going. Okay, let's stop somewhere around here. Keep going down. No, we won't want something that has a background.
Can I click on this X?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
there
exactly.
we go.
Just yeah, you can. Yes.
These have a background.
Okay, you know what? Why don't you just grab let's see. This one to your left, to your left. No,
This
to your
one?
left. No, to your left.
This is my left.
And down. And down.
Down. This one?
Right there, right there. Yeah, right there. Let's try that one.
Okay. Oh, finally.
Okay.
Oh, let me move these. Move my kids.
All right, so
okay.
So now we want to try to get this picture in position. First of all, it's too big. It's too big, all right? So let's shrink it. Hold down your shift key and then drag it from the edge, the top, maybe from the top right edge. Hold down the shift key. Yeah, click on it. Click on the picture. There you go. Okay, that's fine. If it's you can pull the smiley face down, push it out of the way. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Now let's zoom in on this page a little bit more, maybe 100%. Okay, let's reduce the picture size a little bit more.
Make it smaller, you said?
Yes, that's fine. That's fine.
Can I just delete this? Are we going to need this?
You can delete it. Just hit delete.
Okay.
Okay. Now, so click on that picture again and go up top. Go up top to, I think that's is that layout. Go to layout and look for position. Yep, and click the position. Now move your mouse around all the different options there and see what happens.
Oh.
It's a way of positioning your picture in your document. So maybe select the one to the left. Yeah, click on that. And now you can use your arrow keys to bring down the picture to where the water paragraph is. Yeah, that's a good position right there. So when you go to layout and position, it's a very, should I say, easy way to move a picture around on your screen. Now that picture, Shamila, there's a lot of stuff you can do to that picture. So double click on the picture, double click on it.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so when you double click on it, you're going to see a few options at the top of your screen. So go up top to picture border. In fact, yes, so you can see all those options there. Just no, just go to the options actually, first of all. The different shapes you see there, the frames to the left. Yes, just move around and see what happens. Which of the options might look appealing?
I like this one. What do you guys think?
You got a lot more. Just Just look around. Feel free to shop, window shop. You can click there's an arrow to the right. It gives you more options.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of things you can do effortlessly just to, make a page, more interesting. And if you're able to do this, you come out looking like a genius. And you tell them you want to pay. Tell them you want a pay increase.
Oh, this is neat.
So there are a lot of options there. You can look at the option for picture border. You can look at corrections. It's like there's some little graphic design work, a little bit you can do. So this looks nice with the, look at that, with the reflection, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you click away from there, then you can see how it looks like. Yeah, there you go. Does that look? I think that looks nice, interesting.
Yes.
So tips and tricks when you want to enhance or brighten up your presentation or your document. All right.
I ask a question?
Sure.
I don't know how she gets to format. I don't even see it on her page anymore. I see home, insert, design, layout. It's format.
Okay, Shimina, you want to walk us through that again?
Okay. I think we was at layout.
You double click the picture first of all.
Oh, yes.
So you have the picture, Kathy?
Oh, yeah. Okay, double click the picture.
There we go.
Oh, there it is. Thank you.
You double click and you see all the options there.
Okay.
And then you can. Okay, let me show you something. Well, let me give you guys a minute to do that part. Elsa, do you have that part?
No, I couldn't get the way she made it the last
So if
step.
you're missing something, you got to ask. So did you double click on the picture?
Yep.
So when you double click the picture, do you see all the options at the top here, or are they somewhere on your screen? Elsa, do you see these options when you double click on the picture?
It's because my water bottle was different. Then I'm trying to change it because mine was vertical and her is horizontal.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what shape it is. I mean, it can be vertical. It doesn't really matter. It's just to know,
Okay.
how to get a picture and then how to change the appearance of the picture. So you can always use any shape or any kind of picture.
Okay.
Michelle, do you have this part?
Yeah, I'm still working on it.
Okay.
This is good for PowerPoints, right?
You can use PowerPoint, but PowerPoint is not exactly used for a lot of words. It's used for presentations, right? Like you have a few you have a few words and you want to highlight like a major presentation, yes, that's PowerPoint.
Yeah. I mean, like where you put a small headline and you needed a small picture like that. Then.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, exactly. You can do that in PowerPoint too. Now, Shamila, let's say we want to duplicate that picture. How do we do that? We want to place one picture up top.
Okay,
Same thing,
so
but duplicate.
Control C. At the top. Control V.
Fantastic. Now, just use your keys on your keyboard to push it up top to the very top, the first paragraph. Yeah, that's it. In fact, you might want to see how it looks like by moving to the right side, like right aligned. Use your arrow keys to move it to the right.
Okay.
Keep going with your arrow keys. Just go bang, 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 bang. Oh, it's still going?
It's going. Oh. Click it and there we go. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just about, you can position it, freely just to see different options. Because you might have a document and you want it to look a certain way, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you copied it. I'm trying, I click on the picture and it just gives that highlight around it. I mean,
Kathy, how do you copy? Kathy, you tell me, how do you copy?
I click on the picture and Control C, right? Control C.
Okay, then how do you paste it there?
And then I move it up. Do another spot and Control V. And it worked.
Did you say it works?
Yes, it did. But I don't know how to get
It
it on
always
the
works when you do
side.
it right.
It's only copying underneath the paragraph, not to the side of it and moving the text over.
Well, you have to move the picture yourself. So use your arrow keys to reposition the pictures. Like once you place the picture there, let's use your arrow keys to push it up, push it down, left, right. So
oh, okay.
You have control over those items. Okay. So, Elsa, you got it now?
Yes, I'm trying to rearrange the test in order to put to fit the how to say the test around around my picture to position.
Okay, let's go to your screen, Elsa. Share your screen and let's see what you got.
How I can share it? That I don't know. Okay, how to share?
The share option is at the bottom of your screen. Just click on share screen. At the bottom of your screen, move your mouse.
Okay.
You're going to see share screen. At the bottom, you got to move your mouse over the Zoom window. Then you're going to see stop video, mute, security, participants. You see all those options?
I see mute, I see stop video.
So share screen.
I don't see share screen. I'm not, I think you should allow me to share screen. No?
You can just click on it. It's right there. There's an option there.
It's not, no. I have microphone options, but it's not only about microphone. I have video option. I have FaceTime, HD
No.
camera.
No. Make sure you're in the Zoom screen where you can see our pictures.
Okay. I see. Okay. Let me see. Okay, let me see. I see. Okay. I don't know really how to share because I did share screen other times, but here I'm not knowing. I see myself.
So click on
and
screen.
I see...
Click on screen and just click the share button.
Oh my God. Let me see. I don't see.
Did you see the share screen option, the green button?
No, they do not show. I'm not seeing that. I don't know why.
Move your
I
mouse
see.
over, move your mouse. Oh, you got to move your mouse, then you're going to see it at the bottom on the Zoom screen. Move your mouse.
I'm in the Zoom screen. I can see leave the meeting. I see more options. They only tell me stop uncommon video settings. I don't see in settings. They don't say anything to share. They say video, receiving video only.
You see chat.
And chats
Next to
and
chat.
reactions.
Next to chat, there should be share screen.
No, it's not. I don't have that. I don't know why.
Elsa, every computer that's on Zoom has the option to share screen.
Okay, let me maybe make a call on my phone. I will show you my options here. I'll make a call in my phone for Zoom. I will show
Take
you.
a picture and then show us your screen. Show us your phone. Yeah.
Okay, I will take a picture.
But make sure you move your mouse. You got to move your mouse so that those options can light up.
Yes. I will show you my.
When I put my cursor over that share screen, it says you could do Alt S.
Okay.
To share.
I'm sending that to your email.
Okay.
Yeah. I did send the email to you.
All right. Let me see what you got.
Yeah. Yeah, done. You can find it right now. I don't know why they don't.
Okay, so here's the picture you sent to me. Let me share my screen so I can show everybody. All right, so here's the picture you sent.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Kathy. Okay,
Yeah.
so right here you have mute, stop video, participants, chat, live transcription, reaction, settings.
Yes.
I'm interested in knowing what you have here.
There I have more. They don't. That does not allow me to. Let me go again to my Zoom. Where my Zoom?
What do you have under more? And then what do you have under stop video? There's a little arrow here. So what are these options? What do they say?
Let me go. else. In the more, I have stop incoming video. Stop the video. Don't give me option to share anything.
Okay, what are the stop video option? What are the options there?
Yes, I have also stop video option, and then when I stop video option, they tell me FaceTime HD camera, same as a system. Maybe I try
Okay,
to
you know what?
FaceTime, but it's not.
Okay, you know what? Let's not worry about that. Let's just continue and get, do some more work, and then we can be out of here, because that's just going to take
Oh
us
my
more
God.
time. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to get a picture, right? And shape the picture.
Yeah,
so
I
here's
did
what we
the
did.
picture already.
Okay, fine. So basically I go and get a picture online, which you guys did.
I did.
So let me get my picture. It's loading. Okay, so let's say water. So you can use any of the shapes that are here. I'm just gonna, use one of the shapes here. Just grab this one here, insert. All right, so if the picture is too big, you can, hold down your shift key.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold down the shift key to make it a little bit smaller. And then like we did, you go to design, no, you go to layout, you go to position, and you use that to position it.
Oh,
Once
that's
you
what
get
I
a
was
good-
looking for.
Yeah, once you go to layout, you go to layout, position. So once you position it, now you can use your arrow keys to bring it into this final resting place, I almost want to say. So you move it around, and then to duplicate it, it's just Control C, Control V to duplicate it. So if I Control C, click away from there, Control V, gives me a new one, and I can just grab it and put it wherever I want it to be. I just drag it and move it around, put it somewhere else. So you might find that to be useful. Now the picture also, if you double click the picture, besides these different shapes that we have here and these different effects that we have, something else which might be more useful. So actually, let's just leave that the way it is for now. Okay, so let's say I want to write, I want to write somewhere here, right here. What I want to write is actually something that looks like what you can see on my screen. Let's say water, I don't know, drink. See, I want to write drink water every day. I want it to be like bold. I want it to be right here, just right here, below this picture, right? Like somewhere here. Now, there is actually no way to do that, because if you start typing here, it's going to mess everything up. So you want it to just appear right here below this picture. Like, how can we do that? So you need to be able to write the text in a way that you can move it around, effortlessly, right? So here's what we're going to do. We need a box. So go to your insert tab and go all the way to the right and look for text box. go to your insert tab, go all the way to the right and look for text box. And then go all the way down to draw text box. It's kind of like how when you got the shapes, right? You get this plus sign or cross, and you click down and draw a box. It becomes a box on your screen. In fact, if you click inside the box, you can type a couple of things inside the box. So that box is actually movable. You can move that box around and place it anywhere on in your document. Right? It's an easy way to, it's an easy way to place an item specifically where you want it to be, because Microsoft can be very rigid. You can't just put stuff anywhere. So you need a different, like a container that can do that. All right. So again, if you go to the insert tab, go all the way to text box, draw text box, and now that's your text box right there. You can type drink, where is it? What do you want to type? Drink water every day. I'm kind of telling myself that. Drink sodas instead. But I'm trying. Okay. So once you have your text in there, you can style the text, right? Just highlight the text. You can increase the size like we did earlier. Go to the home tab, make it bigger. Now, not too big because it's going to be, you don't want it to be bigger than the box, but, big enough. You might want to center the text in the box. So right here in paragraphs, that option, if I click on center, it's going to center it. So you can left align, center, right align, but I want to center it. So you click any of these options here, right? To move the box, you got to just place your mouse on the edge of it, and just like you move the shapes, right? You move it and you put it down here. Now you notice that the box is not transparent, right, Michelle? It's not transparent, which is, you want it to be transparent. When you place the word, you don't want the white background to be there. It has a white background by default. So we have to get rid of the white background. So just like the shapes, if you double click on the edge of the box, not inside, on the edge of the box, just outside the box, on the edge of it, it's going to give you all the options up here. You're going to see different options here, right? You can, if you want to do some more like interesting styles, you can do that if you want. But what we want to do is we want to get rid of the outline and the transparency on the background color. So you got to go here to shape fill. So the shape fill allows you to put colors inside the box. If that's what you want to do, that's fine also. But I want to just get rid of the background. Like I don't want any background color at all. So I'm going to say no fill, right? You can set a color if you want, if that's what you're trying to do. But I'm just going to say no fill. All right, so I'm going to say no fill, and now I can bring the. Well, I think it picked up one of these designs here. I don't want any of these designs here. Just give me regular stuff. Okay, so I'm going to pull the picture and just put it exactly where I want it to be. I mean, the text. You can use your arrow keys to bring into position. Maybe to make it stand out, I'm going to change the color to red. So it stands out, something like that. Maybe that works for me. And just put it right there. Every day is 2 words, right? Is it 2 words? Every day, not every day. Because you highlighted the word like something's wrong with it.
2 words.
It's 2 words.
Yeah.
Okay. a good thing I'm not teaching an English class.
This is
All right,
good.
so
This is good to write
this is
a
good.
business plan. When I wrote my 96-page business plan, this was like under like products and services, where
Exactly.
you have to show it the picture and the test. It was
Exactly.
like a hair break loose. He kept me there
So now,
for nights.
if I want to
Because
get rid of the outline,
yeah, because the shortcuts
right?
you are teaching now, I didn't know it.
Well, that's why you're here,
Yeah.
right? We're learning every day. We all learn every day. So how do I get rid of the outline? Elsa, this
Yes.
outline of the box, how do we get rid of this line around the box?
This line, I click on the picture, and then I go to let me go to my computer. I will know it. I go to insert. I go to fill. Not insert. Oh my God, test.
You want? I mean, the line on the box. I want to remove that outline.
That outline on the box. Okay, I click on that. There to go away. I was thinking about the picture. You click out of the box.
You see the line around this box, Elsa? This line. We don't want this line to be there, right? So how do we get rid of it?
I click my right side of the mouse, I think.
Okay.
And no.
Go to outline.
I know how to do that, but I cannot remember.
Go to outline and say no outline.
Yeah, no outline. Okay.
That's it. And it gets rid of the outline there, right?
Okay.
So I can decide to click in there and move this box, maybe put this box up here if I want, if I think it's okay there, or I can just leave it at the bottom here if I think it's fine there. Right, so the box gives you the flexibility to move things around.
Okay.
Right? If you're going to type, like do some actual typing, the regular typing, you can't really place the words exactly where you want it to be. But stuff like this, you put in a text box, you can, you have a lot of flexibility to do a lot of stuff. So you can have as many of that around. Let's say I want to duplicate this here. I copy, click away from that. I paste it here, and now I can use this for something else, or maybe put it here and say, I don't know, H2, I don't know, whatever that is, right? So I can just say, I'm going to change all the colors here and make this, this color, this is going to be green, this is going to be blue, and this is going to be whatever. Something like that, right? Something interesting. In fact, I can decide, a lot of things you can do once you have a box that allows you to move things around. Maybe I want to increase the size. Now I increased the size, but then the box became too small. So all you do is you just expand the box. If your text gets too, it's not showing, just increase size of the box. And now you can remove the highlight here, say ignore. And now, that might look okay. All depends on what you're trying to accomplish, right? Camila, did you get this? Does this kind of make sense? Yeah, so Word gives you some of these simple tools that allows you to be very creative with whatever document you're trying to create. It might be a resume, it might be, something like this, or even a flyer, okay? So I want us to, say it again, question? Does somebody have a question? Okay, no question. Michelle, you have this so far?
I can't remember how, because I'm If I make mine smaller, so I'm having a hard time kind of following and doing at the same time.
Okay, so it's a good thing that this lecture is recorded, okay?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
when
yeah,
we're
that's great.
done,
Yeah.
when we're done, you can replay it and see what you missed, because
Yeah, there was just
we're
a
gonna
couple
need
things.
this. Exactly, we're gonna need this. This is the flyer. So we're gonna create a flyer. So we're gonna decide on what flyer to create using some of the things we talked about. You know, you can always go back to this video and rewatch it, every step, right? All the tools are right here for us to build on the knowledge, okay? And just to add this part here of what we did, you just grab this little shape here, and now it's a sad face, right? So I think I can even, let me see something here. Yeah, this tool, I didn't show you this tool here. This tool, this kind of like a, looks like a recycle tool. If you drag it, it allows you to, you know, to rotate the shape,
Okay.
right? So you want to put the shape on his head, you know, you can rotate the shape, put it, you know, however you want it to be. So you have some more flexibility with that. Okay. So let's look for a flyer, you know, just to allow you to build your skills using some of the things we talked about today. So let's see. Well, we're talking about we're talking about water, right? So let's see a flyer, something about water flyer. How about that? Images.
Are you
Let's
still
look
in
for
Word?
a simple, what?
Where did you find the flyers? In Word?
No, you,
Well,
Kathy, you go to your browser, go to Google,
Oh,
do a
all
Google
right.
search in your browser.
And
But, so
find
you don't
and
have to
put
do
in
that. Guess what?
flyers.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. I just want to look for a flyer that we're going to recreate. So let's
Yeah, I
look for
didn't know.
something,
Okay, all right.
yeah, that we'll decide. Something not too complex. So let's see here. Well, these guys are no longer water flyers, so let's keep going here. Flyer, flyer, flyer. Okay, this guys look interesting. How about, okay, now is this something that looks like a serious challenge here, this flyer?
that's cute.
Well, so this part here, you know what, let's look for something else. Let's keep going. How about this one? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, interesting, right?
They water shower together.
Exactly, right? Get the whole neighborhood in the same bathtub. How about that?
Yeah.
Uh, okay, well, I think this one looks interesting. And you can add your own creativity to it, like add a border. Does this look good enough? Let me see. Oh. I think I'm gonna vote for this one here, right? So this has shapes, so you can get a shape, just like we did. You can put a picture inside the shape. You can position everything around the page. How does this look?
Okay.
Elsa, how does this look?
I think it's
Does this look hard?
interesting.
Impossible? What?
It is interesting.
Okay, Kathy, what do you think?
Okay.
You got this like 5 minutes, right, Kathy?
No, I'm gonna have to watch this all over again and start it all over again because I don't have a mouse. I just don't have the right tools. I was way behind on everything because I was screwing with this pad.
Well, you have the video, and of course the
Yeah,
background
I'm gonna
picture.
have
If
to
you want
watch
to
it
do,
again.
yeah, if you want to do the background thing, the background is just basically. So if you're going to start, let me just go here for 1 second, and then I'll let us go. We spend like a long time here. So if I was
'Cause I
going
was
to
lost an hour ago.
say that again.
I was lost an hour ago.
Okay, we forgive you.
I didn't know how to even move. I got lost with the picture. All it would go is at the bottom of the paragraph. After that, you said use the arrows. That didn't work. After that, I was lost. I couldn't follow
Yeah.
anything.
So let's say you want to do that flyer and you want to create just to create a basic outline. Then you will go and do the insert. You will get a text box. That's an option. And you can draw a text box over your entire, like something like that, because it has a color, it has a background color. So you put the color in there first, or you might try to do that last. But if I was going to put the picture first, then I just, go and do the text, shape fill. So I can look for a light color here, or a bit of a darker color. So that's going to be my background color there, right? And then, so if I have this, the next thing is now I got to put all the items on that text box. So save water. So I can decide to make it easier. It always makes sense to have like a lot of boxes that you're moving around. Kathy, a lot of boxes you're moving around. For example, right here, I say, okay, I'm going to grab another box. So go to text box, draw text box, go draw another box here, which is going to be for maybe the text.
I
Save
see.
water, blah, blah, blah.
I lost you right there because I never learned how to do the box when you did it the first time. So you went too fast. I don't even know
Okay,
where you
it's
went.
fine. It's fine. You have the video, right? You're going to watch it and
Okay.
recreate the steps. So don't worry about it. So if I type here what I had, save, I don't know what it was, save the earth, right? I'm just going to highlight that word, make it bigger. So if it was just that word over there, then I will use this part here and center the picture. And now I can decide it's white text right here. So I'm just going to say, well, first of all, I got to get rid of the background color in this box, right? So I double click the box. I go to shape fill, no fill. Now the fill is gone, right? I grab the shape again, double click, say no outline, no outline. Now I go back in there. I can still see the border. I can still move it around. Now I'm going to change the color to white. Now it's white. And you can see that it would look kind of like what we're trying to do here, right? So a lot of items here, you need to have boxes. It looks like you need to have boxes that allow you to move things around the page. You put something here, you copy and paste it maybe, you put it over here, or you might have to put a shape, right? Like the shapes we have here. Insert, get a circle, put a circle here, right? Like this circles you have here, right? So put a circle, change the circle to what? To white. And now I need to put a picture, right? Shamila, I need to put a picture in that box, in that circle, just like the flyer. So you can look for some kind of cartoon picture. So I go over here, insert online pictures, and say, I need a picture of a plant. So how about plant? P-L-A-N-T, a plant. Now I need to get an interesting looking plant. Give me a plant. Where are the plants? So something that looks like it doesn't have to be exactly that. Here's a nice plant here. How about that? Insert. Where'd my plant go? Oh, see, the plant went behind everything. So sometimes this is actually important. So let me just say this to you. If your items are behind each other, right, you need to, for example, right click here and go here and say send to back. Right? Send to back. Where is it? Click here. Where is it? I'm not clicking correctly. Send to back. I got to make sure I'm grabbing that shape correctly there. Okay, send behind text. So you see now it goes behind that picture. So you might need to do that. Send to back, bring it forward, take it back. So, but I want this picture to be inside the box, inside the circle. So it looks like the picture has two pictures, like a description. I got to click in here and delete the description part of the picture. Just delete that part. Now I have the picture by itself. But now the picture is not moving around because, you know, Word is giving me some stress. So to get this picture to go inside this box, I need a box. So like I said, you're going to have a lot of boxes. So go here, create a shape. I'm going to delete this picture. So I'm going to create a shape here. I'm going to put my picture in that shape. So go back here, online pictures, plant, grab another plant here or grab the same plant, doesn't matter. So now the plant is inside the text box, so I can move this around. You notice that? And so it's easy for me to bring it here and drop it in that space. So a little bit of maneuvering that you have to do there, but you can definitely do that. Definitely do that. So I'm going to make this picture a little bit smaller. You got to reduce the picture size. Everything has to be proportional, make it a bit small. But the advantage is that it allows you to move the picture around. So once I have everything in place and it looks good, you can even group everything, right? You can group the pictures. So you click down on this circle shape, you hold down your shift key, no, your control key, I think, and now you click the other key there, right click and say group. And now it's grouped. Everything's going to stay together when I move them, all right? So that's something you're going to have to do. When you watch the video again, you're going to see that. But once I have it perfectly grouped, now I can remove, you know, the outline that I don't want there. So I go to outline here, no outline. It looks okay, kind of compared to what I have here. So all I need to do now is just make sure it's properly positioned, right? Remember, it's grouped, so everything's going to move together. So if I reduce the size, get everything to reduce, and then I can grab the grouping again, copy, paste if I want to do that, and then change the picture. So, you know, you have a lot of options of what you can do. It's not impossible for you to do this, right? It's not impossible. So, I mean, you're not aiming for perfection. You just need to be able to reproduce it as much as possible. You know, show that, okay, I learned something. I don't have everything all buttoned down, but, I have an idea of what to do. Okay, so just giving you an idea there of how to, and of course, this box here, you can decide to change the color. If it's not dark enough, you have a lot of options. Make it a bit darker, right, if you want. Okay, so we can end it right there, so I don't become the most hated professor in Boston.
When we
Okay,
go
so
into
let me stop.
Compass then to find this video again, is it gonna say, what is it gonna say? Because there's lesson 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, how do we know it's tonight's lesson?